Morning guys, today we are continuing with our series looking at the miracles of Jesus. Today I'm going to be speaking to us about the miracle where Jesus heals the man who is possessed by a demonic spirit, sometimes known as the man called Legion. And so as I come to read this passage for us, what I would really love it is if you could do is, as I'm reading, it starts off by saying Jesus' disciples travelled with him. And I would love it if you would just imagine yourself as one of Jesus' disciples. Imagine you're in the crowd with Jesus as this event happens. What would you be feeling as this person comes up to you, as he engages with Jesus? What would you hear in this landscape? How would you feel? What ultimately does this passage say to you? And these are questions that you'll be discussing more in your groups, but these are really good things to just be thinking about as I come and read this passage to us. So we're in the Gospel of Mark, starting at Mark chapter 5 and beginning with verse 1. They went across the lake to the region of the Gerasenes. When Jesus got out of the boat, a man with an impure spirit came from the tombs to meet him. This man lived in the tombs, and no one can bind him anymore, not even with a chain. For he had often been chained, hand and foot. But he tore the chains apart and broke the irons with his feet. No one was strong enough to subdue him. Night and day, among the tombs and in the hills, he would cry out and cut himself with stones. When he saw Jesus from a distance, he ran and fell on his knees in front of him. He shouted at the top of his voice, "What do you want with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? In God's name, don't torture me." For Jesus had said to him, "Come out of this man, you impure spirit." Then Jesus asked him, "What is your name?" "My name is Legion," he replied, "for we were many." And he begged Jesus again and again not to send him out of the area. A large herd of pigs was feeding on the nearby hillside. The demons begged Jesus, "Send us among the pigs, allow us to go into them." He gave them permission, and the impure spirit came out and went into the pigs. The herd was about 2,000 in number and rushed down the steep bank into the lake and were drowned. Those tending the pigs ran off and reported this in the town and the countryside. And the people went out to see what had happened. When they came to Jesus, they saw the man who had been possessed by the legion of demons sitting there, dressed in his right mind, and they were afraid. Those who had seen him told the people what had happened to the demon-possessed man, and told about the pigs as well. Then the people began to plead with Jesus to leave their region. As Jesus was getting into the boat, the man who had been demon-possessed begged to go with him. Jesus did not let him, but said, "Go home to your own people and tell them how much the Lord has done for you and how he has shown you mercy on you." So the man went away to tell and began to tell in the Decapolis how much Jesus had done for him, and the people were amazed.